my club. Time me show up when the club is down. Okay. I'm a supporter.
Okay.
You know me sure say money say body you do body na say body chia. And penifo say yesum no. You fa wo mafunu. The yan say yes support no say the be ya emu.
Okay.
Body bia ni ogina ya sande dua akocho Canada. Ti at the time our club gina yi Madrid gina yi Barcelona gina Chelsea gina omu ni hian. Time we show so your supporter when the club is down.
Okay.
And as a club na could difficult moment mo. And many one of those supporters and the club a call for man was switching or kwaha. No could you and I say at least over suspending a support no for some time. Club says then he comes back. I believe so we are in trying times, very difficult times. And as a supporter, this is the time Major says me show ye. For this season, Manchester United 3 kits I bought it.
Okay.
At the time a team no in I think it's the lowest ever.
Okay.
And I bought it as a supporter club and up to this stage.
Fantastic.
So once a United, always a Red Devil.
Fantastic. Merci. Remember her game game against Manchester City. Max.
Andy.
Bibi aboko there.
Nyame adumo da so.
Bibi aboko. Na yenhwa man no nsem nim where from the FA Cup final and mahu ade bia minim se Chelsea for na nkasa na de ba say omo requirement for a new name be here from their new coach. Ni nyina no ma men sha say free so na ye nkomo.
Well, Ian starts history. The Ian had man first.
Okay.
And my football is here Barcelona na bet na so. Now on say Leon ne PSG money started a bit earlier. So before now it was all about them. Later Bayern Munich to be rem strongly. Wolfsburg so to me bemu. Our munyina no ya dear pa. Liza cry but I say omuyo mutina but of course Ajax so to me rem. Uko Italy a Roma. Nso na team almost abem but I think Inter monso work it out to find their way and Juventus but Roma so top shot as well. Then the Scandinavian countries maybe it's a brother break money all these countries it's a Swedish way mon so and so very good in it but as I see and Barcelona take the center stage from all the other teams but they are still competing with and American Wolfsburg money Lyon but there is one team Barca finds it very hard to beat a Olympic Lyon. Barca nyansha Olympic Lyon in the last 5 matches of Marbon. In the Sobekaya, one of the Champions League, no Biafisa Barcelona and Bejeba Lyon, Ebeyom Hueduma Edge. Over the last 5 meetings now, Lyon in 2022, Lyon win it 3-1. 2021, we win it 3-2. In 2019, we win it 4-1. In 2018, we win it 1-0. And also in 2018, almost I Barcelona 2-1. Until Lyon is a team bia or to me Barcelona this is what they are going into it. And Lyon also qualified at the expense of your friends at Paris Saint-Germain PSG because when they bought the semi-final Lyon because we all thought say now PSG more form but Lyon were able to beat them to get to the final what I say so it makes it very interesting. Of course don't let me forget this in England so Arsenal and Chelsea are also very strong most especially Chelsea we didn't come here free but of course Manchester United was more put it good fight then City mom so ebe strongly into that point. So over Barcelona so semi-final or money Chelsea in a boy. And surprisingly Chelsea could share Barca away by a goal to nil. So we all thought that this time Chelsea will go all out. But Barca back to England no. Omutu be share Chelsea by 2-0. And now Barcelona they qualify to the final. And so we have a real final in our hand. And easy works. But because Lyon Barca and show more than my final near wide open. Because Barca level now Barcelona say girl on the Putera now can ask him. Waje your friend is saying L'Oreal Sports Award best female athlete and easy and in football it's only Leo Messi and Argentina Waje too. Of course Mbappe was nominated but it was not an award he was going to win. She's won the World Cup Euro no final. You heard the girl near or bear the female version of Leo Messi in football. So for that matter, it's going to be a hell of a game. That the Americans say, will Barca be able to beat Lyon for the first time? And so on the amateur and I say, and yes, it's going to be very, very difficult. 50-50, but I think I believe that for the first time, you know, Ebia Barca bet to the first to win, or they can even push the game to the extras and make sure say they can continue to win the game. And no. Now, all about Vincent Company. I'll say at the end, say, company is only 38 years. And Bayern Munich are looking for a long-term project. And Cesar City, I think, be very okay with it. And the question is, why company? Company because Bayern Munich for a long time, nobody found the 4-2-3-1 formation. And on the 4-2-3-1, so here tactically a 60% defense and 40% attack. No better say, Bayern the some are attacking to now then no more 60%. Well, what it means is this: the first 4 players near defenders, then 2 defensive midfielders, making 6, or 3 attacking minded players, and now what like a center forward or a striker. Into which now I said the first 4 players, no, any 2 defensive midfielders or work nangsano a defensive, and some of the 3 attacking players, the main attacker, and also a 4. But just what I say now, but system with so bony year share goals because of those 3 guys, no more striker and 18 yard, they have eye for goal, so you get a lot of goals. And ways now idea we mostly use the wing backs. Or move push it to the midfield and sometimes to the attack. No more. So a system as all bony year ultimately go and need their space above for a long time. And my Hurricane share a lot of goals, no? And that is the same system. This company so able. And this system, no one, rely on ball possession. 2, a dominance. It is like on your possession, no, so dominating in all other areas in trying to kill the game. Then again, a counter presence will be used. Now we are the quick positional changes. This is what it all entails. And so company so 4-2-3-1 no, and the very system of formation or table pass. So that is one thing that manifesting in. And 2, they say in the area of communication, no, or you're very good. Not that or communicate too well, but he's very fluent in English, fluent in French, and very fluent in German as well, or the Dutch language. I can say German or whatever, or you're very fluent. And he said, but in the area of communication, I get problem. Then again, or you're being so a promotion of young talented youth players, no. And buying so idea almost so any just idea no. And he putting all these things together no. Now so you'll be be fitted into the abel. So it is the reason. But also say no any about black coaches and kasa. One of the reasons Emma you need so many black coaches up there and say Omankasa they don't put themselves into that contention. Also black guys no majority don't go into coaching. Into clearly say the first account of a black coach at the top level in 1960 Papa friend Tony Collins Rochdale and now Okochi. But in 1962 occurred the FA Cup final the League Cup final Bolusu 4-0 to Norwich and he was sacked. A free hono Papa a friend of Kate Alexander and it to me a buy wa Lincoln. Now Kate na ya documenti. It is a walk official ni Kate Alexander was Lincoln and a better first manager, but in reality the first manager was Tony Collins. But by in our contemporary times in the Premier League, Paul Ince was the first in 1993 for Blackburn Rovers. And Paul Ince in the month of December, Andy, he was sacked. It was going to look like the black managers are not going to make it. And Andy, quickly, Eddie Ruud Gullit in 1995, not a player manager for Chelsea, so and he won the FA Cup for Chelsea in 1997. Into the first black manager in English football, ultimately a top level trophy, was Ruud Gullit, not a player manager, and he did that with Chelsea in 1997. Now, as of 2021, and currently as we are speaking, 11 managers now blacks or more coaching in the Premiership. Trained or what? Them say and Rame de Sunday Jeremy him say new train messa the amount. Now all the are so whilst all the 11 managers who are blacks are or much me a coachy. Your friend is saying at the top level in the Premiership. Now yet me who they are echo. Now Odin say coach with Nuno Espirito Santo Beckham. Nuno Espirito Santo offering mixed race. And Andy said here when we talk of blacker, Mamin Chadibi. Said nipa no a colored cry ye huno to be black. The only thing so obia black moja ewu and your friend a black. Ente bi obi or ye half caste and ye can or ye colored or ye black. Only says a black blood nankwa ewo mudia Andy we term you as black. So Nuno Espirito Santos from mixed race. Onansia uno Sao Tome and Principe. Before moving all out, otumi ede source the koi. So all black coaches now made the winning sending here the so you bring all the names no. But even that one crown, who said the first professional footballer? Well, the first black professional footballer was also Ghanaian. All over the world, the first black professional footballer appeared in England, Arthur Watson, or a Ghanaian, also no half British and half your friends Fanti, also from Ghana. On across 200 meters, grab a world record holder. That time near friend the 100-meter dash, no. Also ultimate edekoi. And clearly, say walk blacks have not been given too many opportunities in getting to this very level. One, Bebrinan town going to coaching, and two, because of racism near Adeno, I near standing and Nimu, Nanko for better Anthony Adeno, a idea take care away from there. And the trend made the winner send on Bato Fatosumami. Near here all the 11 managers who are blacks are or my coach in the Premiership. Now me move it to the other one. And that's Nandi. Say, oh sure. But surprisingly, Obianyanje Premiership no. Well, the first one, Obenya Root goal is Senamikaino. Chelsea or coach Chelsea also coach Newcastle United. Then our own Chris Hilton. Also Hilton or a half cast. But yeah, from black to that point. So we are that winner. Genti Ghana Fulham. Paul Ing Blackburn Rovers the first. Darren Moore West Bromwich Albion. On the crowd Obeyade. But that's not West Brom Safa. But Obai was able to do a good job. Now Uriah Nwaba Hayden Mullins or Coachy Watford Obey caretaker. Chris Ramsey Queen's Park Rangers. Patrick Vieira Crystal Palace. And Vincent Company, Burnley. No Nuno Espirito Santos, so able to me at the account. So young say be a timer. The black guys will also get opportunity to also showcase what they've got to offer as far as this competition is also concerned.
95.
Now we are now about the FA Cup now. From 1885, the basic 2024, we're 119 years, if I'm right. After the younger teams may know. Omako final back-to-back 2 seasons in the history of the FA Cup. Say beyond the no only a call final last season. Season where we know what's about final. I think BSC since 1885. That's 119 years ago in the history of this competition. So a very remarkable. But a Manchester City and Manchester United, for that matter, a derby. And this time, Omungina be from City or no Marco, the capital here, London, Wembley for that matter. World most packed stadium. Any stadium a bobo so a packed. I said Nipano and the Omobembe Omhopa. That is the record in there. Now, Sokai last season, they see it. In the first 30 minutes, not City as go. Just 13 minutes, not City 13 seconds, but 13 seconds, not City as go. Now City won it, and the Man City didn't get treble. And Andy said, oh, head to head at the last 7 derbies are 2 teams now, but City and winning 6, and Manchester United and winning 1. So what it tells us that way a win or loss situation. But what I say, a draw in recent time, draw a win or loss situation. So I'm beginning to believe that a bit follow the same trend, but I could be winning. But when they winning, City will do more history because one, all them say about Lake Cup now, Guardiola Jia to us for. Their friend 4 Pete no. And now what's our budget? Premier League no so to 4, another 4 Pete. This time, last season OJ treble me wa. Said this is not you and OJ double. I bet the first team in English football. Watch double back-to-back seasons. Say season way double, another season double. And that is also a fantastic way. But the good thing is this. 36 consecutive games officially City lose. Among winning 29 at draw 7. That Andy Mekam, I mean, in 90 minutes. So many Madrid boy, they lost on penalty. That's the reason they couldn't go forward. Yeah. But what it means is that in 90 minute regulation time, Omon lose in 36. Will Manchester United break them? I don't believe so. It's going to be a tall order because United in the form. But because almost see experience, because this is a cup match, and a bit of a chance. Now let's see this one. Arsenal na J competition week as a 14, United are J12. So what it means that United is so a very experienced when it comes to this competition. It's only on more bar. You don't take them lightly or don't take them for granted. With that said, 1989-1990 BBC season where United and West finished in the history of the Premier League. I hope I'm right. That is 8th position. Before then, na season of West Abapano in 1989-1990. But that season, United were compensated with the FA Cup. And this is what I say. The season where United called very poor, 1989-1990, with that time and started Premier League. Premier League was in 1992-93. But 89-90 no, was the time of United in your lowest, about the same point, almost finishing 8th. In that season, they won the FA Cup. This season, you're about Premiership level. No? This is the time United are finishing the lowest, 8th. No? They are going to another FA Cup final. So what do you think? History might repeat itself. That is where City needs to be very careful. But even since 2004, United FA Cup no match back up. Since 2004. And the problem they have is that the last 5 finals of Bakoromo Lusu move 4. And guess what? Obu Lusu, so they lose to the traditional Big 6 teams. But what I say? Or they lose to Memphis at the Big 6 teams. And currently, maybe Big 6 in the City back and one. Yeah, the Big 6.
So I'm going to go.
It is your more can hold ya. And the assembly I hoye bet. Because United don't lose to any team at all. They lose in the final 4 now. They lose to the Big 6. And City is also coming in through. And the United still need to work hard in this one. You see, there's one problem about Manchester United. And season where I think I had most of their predictions right. Game they follow trend be. A win over 1.5. Win over 1.5. So more baba could be winning over 1.5 because you started season here Koya could do United and more draw. Scandi okay. No more draw. But we team won't concede goals. It's both team to win. Both team to score over 1.4 over 2.5 and even 1 to win. United in the quarter-final and the semi-final of this competition, no, they considered exactly 3 goals. Meaning what you say? And this is how they started to defense where Koshia City are a problem. So they need to work on the defense. But having said that, I think Phil Foden, you can hear Haaland there, yes, but I think Foden is the guy to be what because in the last 4 games on the United about was starting when you 6 goals.
Okay.
But what I say, and I almost part near Bruno Fernandes. I remember the last time out when they met in the derby, in this competition, he also scored a goal. And he's one player we need to look at. Guardiola and Gazotasha Manchester United. He has beaten them 15 times. United have beaten them 7. He moved 3 in a draw. But some team of Guardiola so Ashene Pa Chema or high Arsenal 20. Hey, and there's Arsenal member too. And a Burnley 17. I feel like because a final, you humiliate you because Obia Bebo. But United squad no. Looking at injuries now or my effects now, is it the same squad we are looking at? I think no. And the way United is facing a lot of shots in all the top 5 leagues in Europe, no, it's a problem. When you are playing against a team or attacking instant, it's a situation you're hungry for success, you have a problem. So it's a win-win situation. I think Bakube winning, and I want to go for City.
Okay.
I'll go for City now. Guardiola and 8, and also when you're 8, your friends a title. At the Man City in this very competition. That's what I see.
Merase Maxwell na Asian mamemra as Scandi Sonaminchi or no Sukakra. But Scandi be pasia chance here free baby Maxwell this year with Manchester United issues. No, we are United true and true fan.
Sure.
And minim yes, United after Sales Vegas you won the United and him ladder. But I say this season there, I say nyakwa in all aspect.
Yeah.
United consider Onana consider virtually like 20 shots in the game. United goal difference in the league equal minus.
Negative
United
1.
as our finish
their
lowest this season.
Sure.
Eric Tenag Enra in the press conference no say yes. Ebimo Kaya see Pamono to the extent say even your own legend, real friend, and say even the best in Africa, so bad you so you still feel say you be pamono. Also make a case injuries I had there, and over this season United are facing injuries more than any other club. 45 injuries more than any other club. Coach, and say Samaria, the center backs no crown. Or you see the back defensive back line. Or you see 33 different back lines.
Sure.
Center backs no better 15.
A problem kakra ma menche tifo nyina Andy. It's good to be back here. Na the home say coach no kwa me hu the magnitude of injuries no how I affect the club no.
Okay.
Yes, a lot of injuries. And the back line are changing. No, say Yetias is here Chelsea. Na Chelsea nya injury baako to Thiago Silva no oko. Na Chaloba abeshim. Na Chaloba ni bia Badiashile abebo. Na Badiashile pra no oko na Disasi abeshim. All county injuries no. Nti ubenya in terms of nominal figures bebree. But the United they near disheartening say. Utimi duru ba bi na center backs ne bi ni ho. Enye so obi apra akọ no obi aba wo.
Obi ni ho kra.
Ebi ni ho a wo dey start game no. And in one of the games, on a lighter note, na me coach and started Johnny Evans. Not Johnny Evans can no knock. Omo no injections and some starting. Go started Casemiro and Orefen Onana as the two center backs. Now go for second keeper and triple. Because Onana even with training sessions born na or you're very good with the feet in the BB. United has suffered, but you see the critics are very hard on Ten Hag. No, you can also agree with them. I'm not one of them.
Okay.
I'm not very hard on Ten Hag. Okay. But I'm very hard simply because even if there are injuries, you see coaches like Ten Hag, Jurgen Klopp, Pep Guardiola, Carlo Ancelotti, and all those good managers now in football today, even Arteta. Say a first team no crown or person city or rest or your rotation. Now even the youth side, but because Ten Hag go by now say because Opasonia a smooth transition. Now players are you don't be free academy but fit into or style of play no philosophy at the senior team. You took over as the head of youth team also. See that. Even Alex Ferguson, he was not the head of the youth team. No, you promote two players in the Abreno.
Okay.
But Ten Hag so Besonia control the youth team said they play or be free or bebano. An identical understanding and philosophy to the game. No, the oye. Senior team. Yeah, na the last one who your name is when Accra Sufo Kekofa Kenichi Bai. So follow the game planner, very rugged, aggressive.
Yeah.
And no confer ura bi ba nso o de ne be youth o se friend Sergio Tragel o si former no so no botiki taka ono ne de ne pass nko na o be pass no promote players akoma coach ono enje pass ni a big problem. So Alex Ferguson did not have direct control over what goes on in the youth team. Obet maye ne template the coaches and say we na munya mame, but for Ten Hag who control the youth team no, and very disheartening say first team players ni bi kura now the bench players ni urama the entire me say obe no more me hard on him by adwin say so the same style of play even if French players neighbor say Madrid rest in the first team players na ya Ancelotti na the bench not the youth players ni bi urama and bench players still and we Ancelotti style of play e game no
any kwase society
and say entirely nti say first season you and direct Ten Hag may sure say or achieve even more than what you were expecting. Or by no or flatai edisi the first official game for Manchester United was a pre-season game against Liverpool or Bournemouth 4. And Juan hopes in the start say no manager no but no bit my baby and on also mouth diarrhea na no free one count to me or say errors come to an end. Ti to say Guardiola any Liverpool the na club dey omo ye no o be wie ano but first season third on the league table EFL Cup, so we were expecting so much in the second season and the second season no crowd there ajiegu but the who of first season na who said there's direct play, there's possessive type of football no even if who injuries are player fufuro room say who the style of play no can so abo near show 4 Nia said there's a signature on the style of play, no. But surprisingly, in the second season, the game biano any do be and who something significant in terms of so person will be a fan of the game. More support Madrid, Barcelona, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, and beautiful football. No? So person who something that will appease you. Say club be about football. You don't see it with Manchester United. It's a quite distorted game plans throughout the season. No. And for me, yes, injuries no. If you want to be charitable on the coach, obey blame on injuries. Because Andy, anytime be a coach nanya close to full house, and now when you be 8 fit players of the first team no, something significant, and some type of football beyond there or compete. This Villa side Amas na league. United won back to back.
Yeah.
In a game at Villa leading United 2-0. Still, because he had almost a full house squad, almost me for actually ebe winning game by 3-2. Eti coach nenya a lot of injury concerns. We have 45 na ebe deceive. 45 anka ba akoko na ba akwaba. Mienu ko na mienu aba. Be edru baby Casemiro had to play with Rafael Varane. Edru baby say Casemiro any Abranti friend Johnny Evans nebo. Johnny Evans and Niko to Jim Nema Emre. And a first option in centre back and Casemiro in him say born there to conserve energy so jump in for APR kwa there obet me abo. But Chiro went today in the Premier League, all attackers and all wing players no a speed no bomb game no. Eti obe one mistakes kakra the reason you are facing most shots Premier League and even in single games you average about 20 shots in a game. Our goalkeeper ni faces. So Ten Hag, yes, he has been very poor this season. Or some excuses if you want to side with him Ubenya. If you want to be hard on him, so Obet Mark criticizing said the American say, oh injuries, but me hunu bibi. Say oh boss on plan of football be. Teams are injuries how many this season pano. United are one of them Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle so
Newcastle at a point now Botman eko injury oko Lascelles school be munso be pra eko and omonso Fabian Shah 1-2 no pra no oko edu baby omo de Dan Ben from left back na be partner no because omonso issues with injury and Klaba obo Champions League this season last season we were 4th obo Champions League in a group no PSG AC Milan Dortmund ono entman make cut no PSG ekudru the semi-final Dortmund or final no. So it tells you competition will face you all. Yeah. But in the Premier League, when to me a match the standard no certain last season. So in the FA Cup, yes, it's in my statistics, no. Arsenal the last club of winning FA Cup no back to back. 2014 omoje, 2015 almost had the FA Cup no. United equal final last year, omulusuno to this same City side. And Guardiola 8 seasons in the Premier League, okra 17 titles. 8 seasons, 17 titles, 4 EFL Cups, Carabao no baku 4, 6 Premier League titles, 10. Waje FA Cup no baku. Waje Community Shield ni yakan waje Community Shield mienu. Waje Club World Cup, waje Champions League. Okani nyina boma 17 titles. So he's very successful and unhuna obehu trophy. He doesn't disappoint in finals and tensi. Etina do lose to Chelsea that's when they are Champions League final. On time lose in the final game. So for what we have seen this season run up to this final, he's been very, very competitive. Manchester United nearly a disgrace or more against Coventry when United lead 3-0. Now Coventry attacker I am 3-2, I am 3-3, and 4-3 cry, a va, and I say you go the frame, and me a penalty shootout, and Sunday United they win. And sum up all the season of Manchester United this particular season. And for me, the switch of players into different positions. Earlier on, me meeting now say throughout the week, who said Kobe Menu and Amrabat and we experiment because he wants some steel in the middle, but. Obe disappointed because Pep Guardiola knew how to play each game. Most of the games were about even against Madrid because he realized Madrid midfield no is so experience and on control game. He played through the lines. To go first steal, you know, also Kakobi Menu and Amrabat. No, I know so be you for Phil Foden on the lines. No, you should Bernardo Silva born who mobi. Or Mayfield as a on mobi. And I think for total dominance in the game, City will dominate, and United should be very careful and give us a respectable loss.
Oh,
I'm not thinking about a win. I'm on my loss, you know.
Humiliating score live.
Already he has beaten us twice. At Old Trafford, share 3-0 in the league. At Etihad, share 3-1. And he enjoys playing against Manchester United. And then Ranameka said, Erling Haaland, in recent times, with the big games, but against Manchester United, you come to the party.
5 matches, 6 goals, 3 assists.
What hat-trick the TI? On Phil Foden, we share 3 in the 6th on boy. So he enjoys playing against Manchester United. And I'm very sure, say, we United fan lower the expectations. But this is the final. And United, you cannot write them off. Even in the FA Cup now, United is second most successful club now. Andy, they've been poor. United about 22 finals and watch 12. It means that for 10 finals, 22 finals, United are 12. And such a City, City to me winning game now. I'm about joint third with Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, and Chelsea will be 8 titles in the FA Cup. Omukwa 7. Tomoji China Ombenya 8 titles in the FA Cup, and they will be joined with Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur, and Chelsea. These are strong sides in English football. City from nowhere, catch up. So for me, as a Manchester United fan, I'm not expecting too much. BBC, it should be the surprise package. FA Cup, and yes, idea City winning on title. Normally, the first club winning back-to-back double. Premier League. For Chelsea, BB Kakra for Chelsea, idea me who say, I'm gonna try to look at the long term. Chelsea started almost sign is now clearly you hear almost something like the long term. Youth players and another Chelsea and almost sign on players no here 8 years, 7.5, 6 years, and only the other Chelsea. Now candidate and Dean Wumpa Kieran McKenna, formerly of Manchester United. Adeba Andy, sign young coaches are actually careful your squad the crowd.
Okay.
Squad the crowd is very important. Villas Boas from Zenit joined Chelsea. He was a top manager in Russia. Chelsea paid 17 million euros as compensation and some almost say manager. But when he walked into my club friend Chelsea, he had a dressing room. There were players who were almost equal to the age. John Terry Frank Lampard Ivanovic These players, top players, you need to manage them. In trying to manage them, Obenya issues across all the leagues. Obenya examples. The Ahmed Jose Mourinho any problem. Time we were at Chelsea as a young manager around 33 years, and say at the time in terms of football, club football, he was a top manager. In 2003, he won the Europa League with Porto. In 2004, he won the Champions League. It is a club Chelsea no who success via players have an assemble 2003, 2004, and a 4-5 no those players. He was new to the squad, though the players were also new. He as a manager had some clout around him and over. It is understandable. Say Obia, the 2-tier competitions at that time were not Conference League Nyamai. Were winning the Europa League. The following season were better than Champions League. Sebi who bond dog. Obeden so he could manage them. McKenna 33 years. Very young manager. But I Chelsea dressing room is here. Player when you Raheem Sterling 29. And Raheem Sterling may not be a strong part of the squad, no. Omo here manager who plays possessive football. Omo here manager who scores goals. Because Chelsea created more chances in the Premier League this season. In terms of big misses, Chelsea are third behind City and then Liverpool. It just almost converted more chances now. Commercial more goals this season. So Chelsea is looking for a manager who can create and score. McKenna kana semi okofa club e friend Ispitown from League 2 na odom ba League 1 odom ba League 1 no, and he scored the most goals in the championship or 101 goals League 1 no. The following season odom ra the championship this season Oshe the most goals in the championship 92 goals Oshe goals pa and about typical Chelsea style of football no about 4-2-3-1 about 4 defenders, 2 holding midfielders in front of them. No about 3 and then 1 arrowhead. In Chelsea and typical teams are more fashion 2 attackers anymore. So 1 or you almost cast in the mode of Chelsea style of play. 2, the dressing room controlling the dressing room should not be a problem. Andy, let me crave your indulgence now. Just 2 minutes way. This is the Chelsea setup I always say. Almost squad nini. Nkuku ya 26, Nicholas Jackson ya 22, Noni Madueke ya 22, David Washington ya 18, and Diogo Moreira ya 19. That is for the attackers. Midfielders, Enzo ya 23, Kopama ya 22, Mudrik ya 23, Raheem Sterling ya 29, Captain Gallagher ya 28, Caicedo ya 22, Romeo Lavia ya 20, Chuku Emeka 20, Ogachuku 20, and William G 18. For the defenders, Thiago Silva 39 years or continue man for an account. Rhys James at 24, Benchiwa 27, Kukureya 25, Gusto 21, Fofana no Wepra, very long, Wesley Fofana 23, Kowo 21. And Abadiashil 23, Disasi 26, Trevor Chaloba is 24, Malon Sa 24, and Gilchrist 20. Ohe goalkeepers na ehona Marcus Martinelli 32 and almost Sanchez 26. So as a manager in terms of age, this should be a squad he should be able to control. And doing thing at Chelsea, a young manager who has one their style of play, 2 scores a lot of goals. Because Chelsea midfielder in advanced position, Kopama, your more top scorer for the season. Now Kopama at a point HAC the Premier League goal king. And yet 4 goals are around even Haaland Benya ATR Wolves. Any 2 goals no beshedi tia Tottenham Hotspurs in the last game our boy and son about the final game now. Kopama a strong candidate to go winning as a midfielder, not as a striker. So for Chelsea, yes, this is an inexperienced squad. One significant thing is and the identifying is Chelsea best player why this season Kopama. You know why? Chelsea SSR players from, let me say, average teams. Monaco is an average team. League 1. Yeah. Average teams and Chelsea pick your own players in the free. And these are players that are more top level football. Some of them have not played with top level players. Kopama is not Chelsea, Manchester City team. Uchane ni Kevin De Bruyne ni, Rodri ni, Bernardo Silva ni, as midfielders, Ejna and Chain. So even though we have more minutes with the City team, in terms of experience and learning, Oshia Bibrepa, and different in the Chelsea setup.
Yeah, very different.
Very different. Different because he played with top players under top manager, and Oshia are there under top players. But don't go for it to say Conor Gallagher, the top football in your boy, or called Crystal Palace, or Kobo loan. I will have more minutes back. Disasimo Saudi Monaco airball against PSG. One of game Caicedo Brighton mono. Omuni that experience at that level. And for me, Ebia Kieran McKenna a top fit for Chelsea. So also Obia obit ma fit into their Ebia be a top fit for them. Obit me them decently at their moment. Then me you know, my main share the Champions League final.
Okay.
Ali any Esperance. A big game. Big game. So with the Madridista.
Yeah.
In the Africa Madrid they are Ali. 11 titles in the Champions League. No team and about close. The closest is Zamalek 5. And you see, about Esperance side. Esperance were champions in 94. They were champions in 2011. They were champions in 2018 and 2019. Okay. 2018, the Ali Neto from in penalties 4-3. So the last meeting between Omino and the final, Club friend Esperance, transfer over Club friend Ali. But this is an Ali side. two teams no significantly this season only to me no in their last 9 games born to net and that's what lose you born to net
proud to the
finals 9 consecutive Champions League games born to be a net. The last ball at all Ali net your away game against Semba 1-1 and na club your friend Esperance no elusu 3-1 to El Hilal. After that, born to be a net, no, they bedrua. Omuram run of 16. Esperance ebo Asek Mimosa. Omubo nil in both legs, and Omuyuni penalty shootout. After the penalty shootout, surprisingly, one of the top sides they say, yeah, outside Migravian side, no, top North African side, no, Mamelodi Sundowns. Almost Sundowns 1-0 in both legs, so 2 go aggregate, no, they qualify. In the first leg against Ali or final, in Tunis, on the side of Ali so ball the round of 16 game, no, sorry, quarter final game, no. Also in the first leg, draw blank, and on Besha Semba 3-0, home. In the second leg, ball TP Mazembe. And also no against Semba almost 1-0. I was Semba home number 2-0 against Semba Eufi. But against TP Mazembe 0-0 in the first leg. In the second leg, now say Lamin Diaye has obeyed me the club friend TP Mazembe upset club friend Ali be bought 3 goals in the second half and we need game by 3-0 and there be drew final Hanum. But the most important thing is in the last 11 meetings between the two, which is Esperance and Ali undefeated. Omashe 5 and Oma draw 6. So in their last 11 meetings between them, Omukra 5 wins and 6 drawn games against Esperance. Wow. It dated back to even the 2018 now. Esperance they win Champions League against them. No, only a penalty shootout in the end counting as a loss. Yeah. It will go down as a drawn game. But in the last 7 years, this is their 6th final. And in the last 5 years, Oma the competition 3 times. Omo has some the chance and the number so I'm an 4 in a row. And it's difficult to talk about club friend Ali when they are in the final. Now you yani who say Papa friend and Pizzo Mosmani. Before me yes I want this no. Now coach Omuko and Marcel Kola the switch. Or you're very good. He understands the game and he know how to deploy players. Game we Omankasa Ali Malu Omunyano we pra weekend the ball game and we pray. But Ombenya Abrante fan forward. Or you a very good left back. Very good and advanced one or advanced second and him kama. And the same setup no more you are. Omabo all these games without conceding a single goal. Obiaye okay for this game. Yenche Aliou Dien, the Senegalese. A bit must start in midfield because there are options there. Injuries or one a bit my best start game the amount, but a huge game, Andy. A huge game because Esperance one. Fancy the advantage of playing 0-0 at home. And Hanon still away go that's here Juma. Tibonya top form or Cariope. It should be a must win for club by a friend Alice. And yes, Esperance not the ball to net ma. This one be here 2 or more goals to win the game. So for me, a big game in the air and Ali, their dominance or more African football may continue. More dominance be a best to us because on my other side that it is difficult to beat them in a final game. And this season, some of the records Kakrebi and say in Omako 19 Champions League games without a defeat. Okay. In the 19 Omashemu 12 I draw 7. But the money you say 19 games and 3 goals per net. Omako conceded just 3 goals and 16 clean sheets in 19 games. It's Esperance Wajuma. If Esperance want to win this final against Club FN El Ali, our Muchesi or more 12 title already or more 11. So maybe we need game now. They will need to play at their maximum best. Maximum best. And yes, on the title on their call. Ali Abdul Kader Epra, Taher Muhammad Epra, and Muhammad Dao and so Epra. No Tunisian striker or no ball Edema Ali. Or more try away and come start anymore no be our injury. So I'm looking for Esperance. Omobema Ali a lot of headache, but trust you me, Ali will start as favorites. And I'll be very surprised if you be no to win title no and now 12th title in the Champions League.
Okay, so Scandi Medasipa, what is Scandi? And Sanso and I what Maxwell and Asian and so and yeah, Bethiania to us area few and Yamia to watch now and the super clash Ebaso Ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium. It is Kumasia Sante Koroko against Accra to Folk. Now on this game in Komopi and Akos Mavinshas here and free Sante Koroko. So Steve Mukwala ono lead striker for Kumasi Asante Koroko Mukwala as or catch Asante Koroko supporters ne say obesromo nyame admo kina eka ono nko a emmo be say 12 p.m. then Koma Philip Baba Sports Stadium.
They should expect more energy this time round. You know, we're just from the loose, and which is not favoring the team as well. Yeah. But this Sunday's match, I just urge the fans to come in plenty, to come and support us. They should just be behind us, and we're going to give our best for this season. Hopefully by 11:30 or 12, they should be in plenty. They should be in their numbers. Me as a person, Kotoko is the best team in Ghana, no doubt about that. So if we're in that position, so I don't think there's any team which is hungrier than us. So I believe we shall be more hungry than them on Sunday.
Steve Mukwala and Yatin Kana Ebusani sir Richmond Lamte out of the game. Benyan Susansobi Ewo Asante Koroko team so goye nyina nim Lamte ball or ball edema Asante Koroko. Na Abrantia no say yemfa ntuga say ewom say Lamte ebu Asante Koroko. In the absence of the game no enshada affect Asante Koroko because omo good equally good replacement almost ebeboa. I
know Kotoko is a big club of which Kotoko can depend on individual. We work as a team. Yeah, so basically for Lamptey's issue, I know Zeze can also play the same part as Lamptey or equally good as Lamptey. So I don't think it will be a threat to us.
Okay, I know I branch your friends Steve Mukwala and I Kana Mukwala we no say oh sure Koroko supporters say nyame admo china win Edima Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
You know, Kotoko has it's a big clash, and of which we know how important this game is for our fans, us as players. It's really a milestone if we really perform well in that match, and if you win it, it's also a milestone as a team as well. So we all believe and we know the task behind the Sunday's game.
Are you guys going to win?
Oh, definitely. Because like I said, we are more hungrier than them. And I believe we shall pick the maximum points.
Right, I know Steve Mukwala, striker Asante Koroko, and I think goalkeeper Frederick Asari, and so Ewoka Krawoka on this game.
Apologize to the supporters for what is going on currently, because Obian saying they and it's not really good for a big club like this, and it's not really good also for the supporters. Sebi and then more managerial and all that. I would like to apologize. And for the first leg, so yeah, there was victory, but me myself, I wasn't happy with the performance. I wasn't so happy with the performance with some goals I consider. But going forward into this match, I can assure them say it's going to be a fantastic game. It's going to be a good game, and there was a as I'm managing, be making sure say some mistakes be a kitten will be able to correct it going to this game. Now, there say a victory, Baba. We are going to do it for them because it's about the bragging rights. We all know, so we want to claim it. So me personally, I'm prepared for this game.
And Asante Koroko goalkeeper Frederick Asari and yeti on this game. Now Asante, as I had to look, I'm a former player, Dankwe. Now Dankwe say I also has players. No game we also much. Now the entire also much and it's also much. Normally compensate has supporters.
And it's how we know that amanfo pii omunyu no obi obohun bia pressure that ma wo bo awe dia wo feel comfortable when you no ba enkan mutumi ebo ball no anything has so your kokuma see whether rain or shine you don't go chibe kafu but see na I say game na ka temple of Kotoko as na ba fu ti ba me 100% sure say because we know say almost shena feeling I was supporters in na no de chichi omore nti players na eso mungi omo no omudu we ema supporters no we ya obi ewo mu no because se Kotoko she has I don't say has she Kotoko Kotoko she has say obi be she bia pain wonu mu dada oh atapain ni atakaka no but I'm 100% sure say has yeah Kumasi Nkote dey whether rain or shine.
Whether rain or shine, Kumasi Nkote dey dankoi ase ogidie se has ebetimi ababehye. Now yet also heart to folk wamo supporters chief ewo Ashanti region Ishak Omar na also no de won sra nyina fair officiating.
Yeah, can be ya na reckon say on different na ya say can be ya the bit so na ya be at you understand so problem sa ya phone ever officiating mu Ghana football mo even season we yanka sanka fa wo mu officiating is part of your problem and be ya relegation you understand so match your first round match your home game the ball now. So we share protocol almost second goal we see ya. Now a clear offside that we dey second goal no. Now the better say human error but say assistant we check it which you know no problem attention. I'm not going to say but you are between offside and me check. The ball offside. Now the assistant you know after attention. I'm a one kasa one pa. I'm only way to go to the one to say ball no offside. Now we can say the one you watch you understand and who complain any year no human error there say they dey the particular one they can so they be about say they be 100% wa apply all na say no wa no pra here error to me
ano Sadiq Umar and yate kan Max Mami Sanchez wo hobiem na mia abasses can do stand about BYT na ye ni Porcupine Tertiary and sweat media we it is the biggest game nyame admo china baba yara sports stadium
train but for picking it to so mami Mr. Andy on the screens no yeah also hard diaspora for no more massive and I think say support of modern team by way of investment players in the crowd motivation ways and means is been solid and this match and I can count so all over the radio station they bought not less than 1,000 tickets say Omuntumi and Shenko but on the screen Nana Nyantechi or no Delax Texas on the vice chairman diaspora personally wa mami 30 tickets some in farmer hearts for underline because they want hearts for supporters to be there in their numbers so what we're going to do is a house for the muntie ye Mom picking number way 0244 156237 0244 156237. You just give me a call. Then you identify yourself to be a true Phobian. You get your ticket through. That's it. No. Andy, there is one thing I'm here. Candy, I think say yeah, bebuami. Train so far we no to so mami beam. A second picture na me the mount. Teams in the way. This fixture has been low scoring. Especially Kotoko home. And the entire winner. Train but your fatos mommy. Clubs in the second picture I'm the man cry the way no clubs in the way. Any and you have so mommy Nianko. Wait, now me pay the last 10 matches Kotoko home. Okay. But me screenshotting me at 9 if I'm right. And the yen run it through Nagadi. One score lines APM.
In 2022 1-1. The same year 2022 Kotoko has where also Kotoko home
Kotoko home
and also 1-0 2021 0-0 2018 has Beshe 1-0 2017 1-1 2016 1-1 2015 has Beshe 1-0 2014 goalless and 2012 and so goalless.
Scan you say a low scoring.
Oh yes,
follow the same trend.
Sure, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah.
About 8 goals in
eight goals in 9 matches. Not even a goal per game. It's a low scoring. Sa 3-2 net ba, and I was surprised why we saw 3-2 because Sana na dabi ne eteki. Obi se baako bi a aya na bi a 2-1 bi. Ana baako se baako ne abodro. Okay, referees no so count. So mum pass and the ending nye fentim ne nya asem ti e bodro de obi a konti penalty back row so on person obeji. Ebias ya se baako no hena supporters edwa. So balances are then. I think the referees need any balls. But to
help your argument, 3-2 maybe I will be surprised because I don't know to go home.
It was they buy no cry and count because of that. So here we are 3-2 count. Yeah, it's been low scoring. So I'm beginning to believe say the winner might go with just 1-0 and Charlie 2-0 and not 2-1. Yentra. But what I say, the winner might go with just a goal to nil. Maybe a 1-0 be there, okay. And so Scandi, what else is the players who are not hungry for more goals in this derby. So Munya first goal, like what they do instead, they rather go to protect the goal than to get more goals. What's the American as it's been low scoring. Saifa to Somani. Also, out of those 10 matches now, Mayhem, Obia Piki just 2 wins. Home 2 wins. The 10th one number, the 10th one, it was Kodoko who won, I think 2-0 or 2-1 were down. Benny and screenshot. Obia Piki 2 wins. Has 2 wins. Kodoko 2 wins. Making 4. So the next 6 near draws. Into this game, Nancy, a book must say exciting. The money excites. Don't say, oh, Bob now goes in PM game ning a day. And you bet you have a born air fending now, but Yansha Gola, what is there to celebrate? You be any a free park, you know. Yeah, Casabo said talking point, we are oh, but go by here. See, I don't say Emma before we are need to make Kosovo. So it's been a low scoring game, and that is what I think say also air to us. Now, even the last 5 in Ukraine, Kotoko we need 2. The last 5 in all venues, a home in our win. Kotoko we need 2 hearts and winning 1, and I yenya draw 2. And this is a very close game. Now, all her teams in the form proud to this game. Kodokwe winning 2 games, while draw 1, no lose 2. Hearts and winning 2, lose 3. And so one would say the identity of a form no cross in Shada in this game. But one man Bokotoko for Abaso. I think for once, how they promoted this game to a different level. And I think me bomb Abaso. Although many more problems or more promote game need. Do you know why? But the little promotion on we say, yeah, quite anymore, yes, sir. Omu Yusu wine, top strike, lead striker, Mukwala. Him being a national team player, and yes, so he's a crane, the Ugandan crane, so your key player, out on the crowd, Ghana. And they made sure, say, to some extent, they forced him to even speak Chi in making sure he a promo game. That was exceptional. And I went steady. And the way all Kasania, it's in time passing management member being a back Kasania day. And I think the way on more promo game there, Banka me, what I was expecting them to say. Promotion Nanki statistics game we're not promoting only danger. And one says some Kasia has a relegation. Seven Bia has that. If has loses we need to get point from other games to survive. It's a game where Kupia has a 2 relegation. And also has force backers a second to party a relegation. They ain't see that into no ananka supporters are sorry. They missed it. Nka game no. What am I going to start say? Game we. You bet ha some Muslim bako relegation. You bet mbako yadmbako relegation. Yadmbako officer has one come marry. No way. Second has bako relegation. No way. Yampini. Nti has one's best or say yes we ain't the yampini that. Nka game no. But I still like the way they promoted the game, and I think it's a good thing. Now, game we are Nkasasa walk kind of cry. Scandi. Sure. The only difference is a home advantage. Because form-wise, 2 teams in a form. And I don't expect them to be a but of course, a house and because the excitement will come. And they say, Obia ni form no more bar. Nanka game ne headed to a draw. Meaning say Obia ni form no more because Omom cast a form guide and count to I ain't no credit. And don't let nobody deceive you. How can you tell me a form guy doesn't count in a football game? Even the legendary Real Madrid, when they have form, it's a different. When they don't have form, it's a different thing. When City have form, City in form when you know they boss it up in England. Manchester United in form kuta and they boss it up in England. Liverpool in form buy and they boss it up in England. Correct time akotoko nya huge successes over House of Folk. Now it's at that time House of form. Ghana was all about kotoko. But at bad time now has to be dominating. That is when has closed in on them to an extent. So Mutumi crab a park in the head to head. Your friend is saying in the head to head. Your friend is saying rankings. So when they catch us say form say 64 battalions. How many times they Kotoko beat them? And even if Kotoko were beating them, how well did they beat them? But look at Kotoko so on the other time. Mosa has 3-0. Or Moji Lake to us for back to back. Or her results or over has. So don't let no one deceive you. Even at that time, because Kotoko what form no. Yeah, called Libya no. It was Kotoko players who were dominating in the Blacks House, which we won the trophy.
Yeah.
Now has been your form no. Yeah, but that World Cup qualifier, it was House of Folk team that represented Ghana against Nigeria. Go and check the results. So Memo Biancasa, class Kotoko form guy county. Like any other, but I say 1, 2, 3 occasions be nebia we were form. Name him say we dey we nebia we yet to me a miracle be IBB and the edas ewo. But form guide it to me county. Nti say nya form guide na omo nyina ni form ne dia. I think say game where a match of equals. But House of Folk has a problem which we need to fix. Because how you born here born oka players your players say go to go. Say fa players far with all those bench you're in depth. I'm not saying they're going to call new players, but in depth in there. But the problem we have is that you don't know when Hearts are going to win, draw, or lose a game. They are highly unpredictable. And I can the only thing in a game, if it's a game where the Hearts they have to win, no, you never know what will happen. The Hearts will bottle it up. If it's a game where the Hearts and whoever news a Hearts become break my three. Oh, I and think after 3 will break him so okay, we are done with the job. Edriana Befie, best of to the year, Nedriana Bessa has. Nasa question nte +1 -1. Nti has say bano Andy, we don't know Obian to being said their house a day, but such a team is dangerous because they are unpredictable. Kotoko themselves, they are not playing well here. But because a year has no on ball a one with Yamun on Bebo.
Okay.
Andy Bachawatia. Into me game when coming who say a caught to a draw line. But say Okas a mistake him in neck out. The only difference I will give no a home advantage for Kotoko.
Okay.
But Mamin Chouadiri, finally, diaspora for no Ayeduma. They are working on this very game. But they've also been very also House who have been very quiet on this game. And anytime House of Folk are very quiet in games like that, no, more dangerous in this game. So we are going to experience a very nice game. 50-50 got 2 teams, no, nobody's playing very well. Unless Ebi on the day, no that is there. And yes, I did be headed into a draw. But the only difference I made to me a pitch and say small home advantage be home say referees no musro so man you want measure muntina was a referees no one was on there found their match on. But I think we have a very good referee with BYT the Bebre in the history but I think the difference is that Kotoko home advantage ni put on a little bit ahead of us.
Okay.
But if they are gone on Embru 2 goes so.
Saskandi, ma way on this game nyami ad much na.
All right, Medase, very quick. Mamenchia, Madam, we have an Iceman.
Okay.
Prince Iceman, or Amstead campus on Susa. Mamenchia Iceman, I have a so a actuarial science student level 200 UCC.
Okay.
On the ABC or more Manchester United platforms or more ATA show no. Timamenchia or hene UCC actuarial science level 200. Then ABC Manchester United supporter Manchester only a honorable. Did kind. The last first study in Yano, BYT ba me busano. If we've had foreigners or more dominating this fixture. Because in the last game, 4 goals they produce here and foreigners share 3. Mukwala share 2. Na Linda in Tangi. A share bako. Isaac Opon in the other goal, not the man Kumase Asante Kotoko. In those games, yeah, time who say, yeah, local base players and they take key mantle no. Now omubo game in the past. So for the 2 sides, go into a game. Virtually a game may be decided. Or move this season. Then tell me use that word and then say another phrase and say Kotoko was our desire and say Ombepia has a to relegation. But Andy, yes, it after I say one Dania Obutu Sam Kodanine Butu has and so the Kotoko to because has what 38 points, Kotoko 40. Should House win? Baby has the Jana Kotoko for us as a medical relegation on Monday. Kotoko Kujina, Kotoko 40. Has Ebeko 41. Has next game Bay against Nations, Ewofi. Kotoko against Olympics, Ewofi. Kotoko Sabo home against Olympics. Has Bebo against Nations. So Mumia could win sa games Rokwana. Has will still be ahead of Kotoko should they win tomorrow. One thing at this season, main shed anti as ye say Kotoko bottle or Muli game. Now as advantage so much has won't be a has into me. I try to say I bear 5 times. Kotoko any bad results. Has a share Obisan Kotoko home. Obi once has a Konya scoreline still on Obeda Kotoko echi. Throughout the season, Omade Kotoko echi sa near the Abedu baby Abedri. But to the game itself, yes, and the word that I actually know. Say we any beam kakra, not in a wian sama. What it means is that you been a very good pitch among Mumi no Jinaso Bobono. 3 o'clock game in the Mema can say a suicidal for the players. Say you do even in Hamatana 3 p.m. we are now Mujina Park so bobo. But the way they are no pay. If you move back a camera, we are born and soon so kick off from next throughout the day in so and say move for ma. The pitch will be very friendly to both sides. Because Hana boys nepe pitch utiaswa anything. Pitch utiaswa at least Ubutu Kakra ebe rough for Mansana was a 2-9. And my passing of the game quite very simple. 2 coaches no actually be Kakra. In terms of keeping the ball and playing good football, and the 2 coaches no be pa. The last 3 Kotoko home games are my me are very impressed about Omo exchange of passes no and how to switch. And Coach Efeno Watara, one thing has a year pa and your score line a possession. And Watara has about very good football, Omo create chances, scoring and a problem at the moment in most games no makomo Omo. So for the history and everything about the game, Edan Chaya, in terms of form, me who say Bakobron Yongo so. And my big boss is here. The last time I share a year combined 11, me has dominated me combined 11. Me my has 6 players. And now my Kotoko 5. Even though Kotoko the has a name, it will leak table also. Individually, has players no quality, but together as a unit, no, and a coach need to mean your resource. And from my house, and together as a team, has I am more consistent in some of the positions. Actually, Kotoko rotate almost started now. A jigu kakra odum unfortunate statement and by politicians. All started to rotate squad no. Well, rotate at left back Nana Benyabo, Yabo, Nicholas Abo, Wafa boy no, Tedeku Abo. At left back, even Morrison, I do be deploy in a left back. At right back, Kotoko usually 3 players na abo. Central midfield, Nuruddin abo. Sorry, centre back, Nuruddin abo, Ansu abo, Sheriff abo, Justice Blay abo. To my rotate squad na sa bedru baby edri. Omunya consistent, yemte baby my consistent pa no. Aye baby a Peter Aminu akwa ejina no. Ono the so abo almost all the games were fitter. Mukwala national team no koi oba ekwa Kotoko dreams game no omo bench no one start sa game no to no so on and off kakra, but in terms of proficiency when you see the ball no ye bibi papa there what say in terms of numbers or ahead of Hearts players no, and Hearts very careful nana na esi person can say be one but the only say the Hearts for the GD no until na me busa bi omo GD say Sanya man ya intimate foreign players. And 10 to me foreign players no. And the reason bia Mukwala timnya 2 goals editi omo I was a game. Unse mbela she omo. Yeah. You know me sure say is Etuga. So the other boy Mfegi.
Navigators was Kotoko.
Yeah, Mfegi na menye 2 sure so was omo navigator she omo. I beg your buying and training matches.
2 matches be on 2008 after Mass Exposition.
2018
in Konya yɛde bi call yɛde bi call Nkawe circuit court
sure
was 2 goals first one and yɛnya couple of players bi sɛ Robin Yan so abo penalty ahyɛpɛ
and amateur
top 4 league matches yɛnya so okay player we Frankachu Frankachu of year 2001 top 4 cup match it was a year this match Independence Cup go it was our match
foreign players no saa ne mani ntimi omo and sorry etina nyame adoma at least has bit my boy tia be 3 foreign players Kumasi Asante Kotoko side may sure say in the absence of Abrante F Lamte bia na zeze bit manya the nod to start and they said they are Mukola will start the game and possibly if in Fegi bit me free bench and the form nanya kra I'm not sure you'll be one person on back count on but Kotoko should be very careful has and Kumasi and at the time Biana Kotoko here results badly Kumasi no say has no more bar Kotoko minimum whether a pressure on the top so and now whatever has to the best of results no editium they should be very careful very careful yes I has on better any season
okay do I to me boss but as I walk on there
senior
as I could took no be
too rough
Max was him as a free hand
Obiana the baby it's more charge you
Kakrabi on Has Kotoko.
And game Moyana me good at predicting and me believing in the meaning how man for can always be a Kotoko has them follow from guide I always tend to disagree yeah usually what type of form no show young form chamber kwa show young but so muna form in your papa a wana
okay
50-50 and mostly has study huna beshe so mo form no bia form sheda nya papa sa and also bia de mo no yonko de so ahe bia by any time bia wo se ba ko wo so bebre chamber ko bia no a tie ko na advantage titama na has se Kotoko 3 and 4 ni adi now you can compare a 10 na se Kotoko anytime bia bo se Kotoko dina nan so has struggle bia no best for us to could be a draw but I think has our pull surprises be especially when everyone thought Kotoko would beat them. Hanjana
80
yes, 3 one example, and then Opokunti time Wonka Zomesha has 4 Kumasi ha Polo Diomba ball draw you goalless draw.
2016.
Very good. And has to take advantage of Sa Nimano when the Omon tis or Kasa always be about the negative being a form no aba obi anim se Kotoko be guni team na ones at 10 na has ababe surprise on. And to how to folk I mean a game of lives. We share the outcome in recent times a game of lives. We are player for how to folk. This is the right moment to show up.
Danko so omun share to compensate their fans.
Exactly. Omun ni any excuse bia say omo ba Kotoko no mo be put up that attitude na saying coach no suspect so put in up no. I don't expect how to folk so meba na omaba unze say bibi wo hokra say dem kra na e do the game against Kotoko mo dey be 2-3 they come on the pitch for 90 minutes fight and make sure say omo fighting for the badge that notwithstanding no Kotoko na almost everything pointed clearly say as a home advantage this time round and Kotoko say time advantage ya na minim there as a pressure type so mostly say baby a game there will be expect say Kotoko be share we there Kotoko we there phone there ya na Kotoko to miss our pressure no to share from Uma eba sa house of game na me kan na Opokunti town so me share for na say Kara ni na no ye die Kaduo godie so one thing I me feel say Kotoko for no working on the players no mo share the psychological aspect of the game no pitch no so the coach Ben Adjumani na but how are these guys or more that confidence no or more that is a bit to me ball now to say the call against Legon City so bit to me in style be a man farmer no obit against how to folk na because there will be numbers okay the last time I Kotoko I think it was Karibangina hey ana team Kadiogo no and a penalties player be yes or man fans all born fans or Sebons or now some of these memories at the back of their heads in Teban is na a killer confidence near the intimate say management to make sure say or me working on the psyche the coach should try as much as possible say the psychological aspect of the game about boni because this is how to go mobile no form na papa bia but the ba or be the powder be fan anim obi want to be the bricard supporters be the day no the balloons ni nam riem ni ade ehunahuna sa she say o mind to me am working on that aspect now has been to me about be surprise Kotoko Kumasi and say has Kotoko Kumasi entire surprise because almost you home
okay
one thing I may expect here say one weather be fine pitch be fine up to the two teams is me bought tactics be my born IFA or mind that quality game in recent times we share na born no na IBB or any other but I want to see that top level quality no wow sad who ni gidigidi ni and you doing you will see who be baby 3 points he just like Candy was saying a very important matters to me now mo bia yen Kotoko lead house in 2 points be say ha Kotoko lose to house na maza why the basic room anya papa because unim Kotoko no e be ko position na house room no and as a house lose game we are almost season off and omo dey kwa dey hu to the extent say William games are academy anim na so when Jimmy say Kotoko enye like so bit matches are matches no nations Olympics I mean these are difficult Bechem United Olympics so when we say or the 50th position crown we share has I won't be your funny ball free or any bonnet in time not to talk of this time we here 3 points but Olympics need here points no catching has 80 how to vote who have at the back of their mind say games are done money no so much my BB no massive season now starting from the Kotoko game or China and Kotoko would want to compound more problem on how to vote and he almost so in as much as almost tries to make 3 points no almost after somebody has busy situation be a very much more difficult at their moment and my game now very interesting but say me who that old fashioned Kotoko house now we dignity bar we in the night bar we in the corn banner there tactics in room but I can't say aggression no I did about and we see two teams in our best of luck. Okay, almost a good game match now.
But I say, whenever you know, I say, oh, who peace and can so better. Yeah, and I'm
the last time when you tour Ghana, Kumasi Kotoko has league match, 1974. What I say? Since 1974, Mali Jabe scored, Sam scored 2-0. And see that Kotoko has a Kumasiama. I cut 3 days to the game, Kranin so twa and son abon about Kotoko Asheda. Kotoko best here draw. And Ohineba Casadia, Achepa, Kotoko, say Yami Pechina Kotoko Shahas, Abre Suaka from 2 and Notoy, and Nato. Nasa Sia. And I said 3 days ago, and she was 4 days ago. Now, yeah, recorder, Kotoko 10 hopa. Now, Sena, etie, head to head, league matches, 115 matches. Kotoko Ashe has 39. Has Ashe Kotoko 38 drawn games. 39 for Kotoko, 38 for Has, 38 drawn games. In Kumasi Nkwa, Yede Baba Yara Sports Stadium by Kotoko. Ese has Kotoko 5-2. Ewo Justin Park. Kotoko has 3-2. I been CBM and Anu BCSC Kumasi. Ewo Justin Park Daniel Bonifiada 4th September 59 Friday. Baba Nyara ese brace. Nano so Mukwala se brace. 3-2 ne been CBM. Enti Justin Park obi ase 1 league games. Baba Yara Sports Stadium started was Kotoko has Easter Sunday 17th April 1960. First 10 minutes, 8 minutes, and a Babanya share first go. Ni dinsu na daso. Ye be a park no between Kotoko house on the share first go. Ye be a stadium no so player or share first go. Etia league opponent Emma Kotoko Weber for Simfum against Team Anidi and so at the Great Olympics. But say league Kotoko a Easter Sunday 17th April. Martin and 3-1 for Kotoko. Babanya say 2 goals. Fred Akufu Shebika has Aduda Kote Kabako Mafobia. We sa match ni a esfiri wa omobo 6 league matches na has heading to beat Kotoko in Osekrum until 1970 and Sana has the first victory March 1970 first March 1970 sa time na Kumasi ayo sum se mekanisa na adata na se o se adma prempe ko akura 1970 tina baby aye din ena league match no has be far first win e wo Osekrum so 6 matches na has intimi nya win so what you say enti has starting say watch no tie ni pa nano has lead home match by and ka ho 51 league matches nko Baba Yara Sports Stadium Kotoko ase 19 has ase 18 14 apai enti Baba Yara Stadium nko has Kotoko wa upper hand over has na 18 14 drawn games and Kotoko be share na anu ada but enam say na sin share first 6 matches intino has starting say watch no has been sub da Kotoko so 80s 4-3 1-0 Samyabua 84 1-0 Joe Amwatin 85 has about 2-1 1993 now 92 now has abese 2-1 now has abese 1999 1-0 Copson 1996 1st December now has abese 2-1 Ninoy Douna and company no ma be storm Kotoko Kodana na take kabako has about no be pulu surprise now so fokuko na ase aba no abese Kotoko na has ko ama has enya 18 wins in Osekrum Kotoko kuta 19 and 14 drawn games Andy the last time has the broni coach say Kotoko na a foreign coach say Kotoko e Kumasi year 8 February 2009 Costa Papich since 8 February 2009 enya dia has the foreign coach Asha Kotoko league match Kumasi da and sad date no sad na e ball no Andy ade ehuni say we ye captain wo Kotoko we ye captain house at 10 year pa since February 8 2009 what be pass first bia on win match Kumasi Kotoko ni asibo league match what be pass first since 2009 Kotoko has pass first has share Kotoko 2-1 Hassan Mohammed first goal second half Obedansa be share and na Steve Rodro be take back ma Kotoko has a pass here no win and see that say what be pass wash na no other Kotoko na win toss Ecuador scoreboard has na pass here has a first goal Kotoko share 3-2 and we are captain na with him o pass first o win entity ade we since 14th March 2010 wow be that scoreboard first half e league match lose match uti wow abrofo no eyepa tibika say Fernando Torres goes now cup end na history what you say Kotoko ni as bobo superstition ni bibia enie wow be that scoreboard first half since 2010 lose match one yard I draw na no say Kotoko na da o enti we no ya captain o win it toss off scoreboard first e chese opponent na be pass o pass a won win it o that scoreboard 11 league matches emunsia I draw emunum wow that scoreboard o na o say and the last time and no has Kotoko na that scoreboard ma has share 1-0 Edward Afum and a share Sago Afum and Samuel Afum and a share Sago no and Sago born na Gideon Bana mu buye no so kaya okay sa match no ye born na Kotoko achichire amako asokwa and na namu bu left back one e wo baby a players no ye warm up no sa asokwa end one since then Edin say we da first half abelusu but the last time has that scoreboard has lose league match 26 November 1995 tie date ni yepa 25 November 1995 was the last time has that scoreboard first half has a concert pine league match dano first goal from Dele Joe Debra say o say ya mo pass ya na delete ya so mo ko take am ena Joe a champion Stasi ya ni 2-1 coach and the other Kwasi Apia ne coach Kotoko has coach Alhaji Musa Mekano okay on say Watara e Kotoko former coach tie we mame Watara she has Ghana ha league match date near 19th February 1994 95 league season until 19th February 1995 na week 15 na Kotoko lose match against Obuasi Ashanti Gold Obuasi has a lose 2-1 against Okwa United and mobile match na indeed 3-1 for Kotoko Watara na de ha Kotoko share has Watara Kotoko former coach no former coach and our coach Kotoko da akɔ has abe kumase uti abe kumase aba lusu league match what has it so I former coach in Kwano West air draw the only coach I will not draw a Hebetado of 2002 no coach Kotoko Aji League 88-89 Hebet the house about 2002 the first league match it was 1-1 a let go penalty and a let go and a crop ya Kumasi Santoko enya sa match no and yenya aya yika afran okochi Kotoko 77 Osaba 79 or the Kotoko SR 1985 Papa no Kokochi has 1996 on another former Kotoko coach Jay Sapon and a combine where coach where assistant omo ba Kumase ebe share Kotoko 2-1 our league match 96 97 league season 1st December 1996 and your boss league match no NC BM Pakwasi Fabian e coach Kotoko 2005 top 4 ye mo bi ona na Kotoko coach Okobreku Masna or Sabe Kochi Kotoko or Kohas 2010 or the Has Ebesha Kotoko 1-0. Where the fourth timer, former coach for Kotoko, Eddie House of Folk Eba, month of May, Kuamabono Kumase, Has Ashemi and San, Kotoko Ashemi, Mienu Apai, May, but NCO books Sumuda said 26th day of the month, either Kumase and Accra, Has Ashe League match against Kotoko. 26 November, 26 September. 1993 from Paul Manso scored the only goal Accra Sports Stadium. It was a penalty. Has in your penalty. And a year Kofini Mobo Seno. Kotoko de Ebai from Paul Manso say 1994 26 January goalless draw. First ever a year professional league encounter. And the goalless draw. 26 November 1995 Kotoko any has Omusiaye has Elusu 3-1 Okumase. Then also voter ref Nedie Henry Atotonu. And this amat Prince Amako Kranten scored 2 goals. Yao Sechidibi Kao, Abdul Mumuni, Ete Kabakuma half. 3 players they say go and you former Dow Youngsters players. Yes, I know a year League match 26 January 2020. Maswakona do time. Anim Kujo Konya late penalty. Emma Nabiketa Abose 2-1. The 4th time has in Timisha Kotoko. When a date, 26th day of the month. Madika Kanano said 26 May or Mashiada. And 1957, 67 years ago. And the first ever player winning FIFA Ballon d'Or, Ebo Bima has Stanley Matthews on the FIFA Ballon d'Or Dikan 1956 and obey a guest player Ghana on a Kotoko Ebo 3 matches Olusum Yenu Rene Bako. Sa first match no no I'm a graphic daily graphic Kofi Badu now chief of staff for Menchia Palace. At that time on now ya writer was our graphic no ebe fia ya the 2 screens no. And so etimi esi and so the last time I Kotoko share house home and away 37 years ni Kotoko share house back since time nyame adoma ye be dey besi
nyame adoma chena ye nyina be baba ya Sports na ya correct de niam enso ebesi akontino Porcupine Tertiary enso Euro Studio hasi omo ba be bom kakra de amaye na ne nyina ye build up for the game nyame adoma chena ba ma memfa we emran sana Porcupine Tertiary abro mo hihye omo no Trent happy birthday Kwadiama Holidate Douglas Kwaku Befi and your birthday young wish you a happy birthday Holidate Douglas Kwaku Befi and your birthday have a wonderful one sir Nyankopon ka na unshow on your special day Sanso and memfa happy birthday and from Mrs. Elizabeth Ajiman Tano Enrefia from Rebecca Nana Ajuatano and I see I wish Mrs. Elizabeth a happy birthday and so intimate and famano and happy birthday Shonko intimate and co and so and to Chumasi Ankra James Donald Junior and your birthday happy birthday to you Junior from your family and your loved ones I'm saying wish you a happy birthday Sanso and justify na ne aka ho asem no eno Arthur football academy justify no initially about signing car registration fee no mo 100 cities but you say I say Arthur na Benjamin Arthur na I say oyen free ti justify no about so 29th and 30th of May 2024 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The amount the ages between 10 and 19 Martin ewo Kwame Afre sports they can say e kwara so alignment AstroTurf no so open any inquiries and offer 0548689329 0548689329 e free enti no so sa efa emame na bibia enso entimi enkoso kama. Happy birthday to Emmanuel Owusu of KSTU and your birthday Emmanuel Owusu, happy birthday to you. Emmanuel Owusu and no KSTU and your birthday, happy birthday. And also to Helena, senior medic at Maddistone, Helena and Helen, tutor at LSEC, Ewo Bromley, Moyenta for and Musmo birthday, young Wishima happy birthday. Young Connie and Porcupine Tertiary for any encomo na finier the Omode Eba Nyami Aduma Ochina Ewo the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. Mado Boko there.
Andy Eradia Dumboko.
Who's a mafam ho come up now preparations no ekose for Nyami Admochina.
Preparation idea Andy Bibia is on course. Na Major menu game changer no the Bibia to Jama at T4.
Okay, young Quay.
Andy. Good morning.
By microphone, I'm too.
I'm say the Porcupine Tertiary there. A bag Ghana football man. Obianim say, any the greatest supporting
base.
You on my room.
Yeah.
Now proud to yene a crowd foot game na eba so nyambo chinano. Yes, that's it. Enra. Some radio stations I walk Asante Mantemo Nene. Your pure FM say the bia obianim say Porcupine Tertiary timi no your ha say ba be mo bia hu the Porcupine Tertiary yenso ye betimi aye ama ye club Krobia Kumasi Asante Kotoko odechna enu nti ne wa ha say anope
ene de ntia de mo pesa mo kire aye fans ni nyina no kwan no mabie di ama mo nti no Mobetimi go ahead na mama mo supporters and so what you have to offer them nyame admochina ti yeti mo
and ye dasi ye chia PFM etiefo ni
95.7
ye godfather big Joe bia obi a ye chia wo PT
Action Day
PT
Action Day
PT
Action Day
oh yeah bumper ye ferewa
JSO
dada ye shemu na ye frewa
JSO
dada ye bobo na ye frewa
JSO
na me se fan blows ferewa
JSO
mejo nyame
JSO JSO ye frewa
same dada ye shimura ye frewa
JSO
ye bobo na ye frewa
JSO
dada ye shemu na ye frewa
JSO
me se fan blows ferewa
JSO
mejo nyame
JSO JSO ye frewa JSO
erade